Welcome to your Vibrant Health Secrets. I have another very special guest. He is a fascinating man. He's a composite of so many things that are really interesting. He's a geologist. He goes out and prospects and mines his own rocks. He's been working, helping people deal with geopathic stress and EMF radiation. So we're going to be talking particularly about those subjects today. He does so much more. He's a druid. He's a dowser. He just knows so many things. It's really fascinating. How did you get involved in anything dealing with electromagnetic radiation?
Well, I've always, I'm considered what they call a sensitive. So I was always aware of, there was a little buzz in the background that wasn't quite like when you were in the forest or up at the cottage. I got struck by lightning a couple of times in my youth, and I looked at it like the nature ordained me into this art that I've come to understand about how the earth is actually an electrical being. I spent a lot of time in nature growing up in Scarborough on the bluffs, and it was very full of nature when I was a kid. Your creeks were live with fish and aquatic plants, and then everything began to disappear. That got my curiosity going of something's askew here. And I realized that we were poisoning the environment because some of these poisons have frequency too. They short out the nature signals. With the stones, people don't realize stones are behind everything. Your car is made from metal that was a rock. The wood in your house, the stones grew the tree, the brick, the concrete, it all goes back to the stone. And so I began to discover these different materials. I have an old volcano from 3.5 billion years ago in an area that one time had mountains higher than Tibet here in Ontario. I use a lot of materials that are piezoelectric. So a lot of sensors these days in your car, the open doors that do all these functions are made from piezoelectric quartzes. Electricity magically is inside these stones. We're just figuring out how to utilize it.